Hey there, people. This is Spray Love, and welcome to another breakfast with Spray Love. So today I'm having anabolic pancakes, blueberry pancakes from Greg Doucette's Anabolic Cookbook, Volume 2 or 2.0. I don't know. Anyway, this is a recipe from Greg's book, and it's the first time I try it, so we'll see. It's kind of a first impression video too, but um, the first one I tried is actually become like a staple of uh, the recipes I do with my wife because she likes it a lot. I like it a lot, and it's healthy, full of like nutrition wise. It's very good. You know, there's proteins, there's nutriments, there's veggies, and it's very like it gets you full for the rest of the day. So nice job, Greg. It's amazing. It really is. So I might advise you to get the freaking cookbook. It's a good idea for now. Right now, I've only had success with this cookbook. So, and also I might add that my wife is European, so it's more difficult on the food. And Greg, you did it. Anyway, and as a topping, I'm having Steve's zero sugar uh, maple syrup kind of. Let's try it. And some tea. And also, still getting the fragrance related content in here. I'm wearing Prada Ocean that I recently bought. I'm gonna do a review about it. I know that I've made a review, like a comparison between this one and Carbon, and actually I do really like this one. So yeah, really good fragrance, clean. It's not a complicated fragrance. I'm not like on a complicated day. It's a clean, very shower gel like fragrance, but it has different touches of different fragrances that I really like. A bit like Platinum Egoist. You know, there's Edion. It's a Hedion heavy fragrance. So, you know, jasmine, citrusy notes, but also an Ambroxan fragrance shower gel like and has the same caramel note as Prada Candy. So it goes well with Prada Candy that my wife has. And that makes me happy. Alright, let's try this. And I know that it doesn't look super appetizing the way I did the French toast. Um, I don't have a griddle, and I never was really good at doing French toast. I don't have the patience. Sad life, but up until now, it does it, you know? It's really good. And I switched up, you know, in his cookbook, there's a lot of places where he says he uses regular ass bread. Um, I didn't, in fact, use regular ass bread. I never buy like sliced bread at all. Um, but this time I was like tempted because I've seen this. I think it's just there. Yeah, it's carbonate um, bread. So it's bread, but it's not bread. No, but for real, it's white bread, but it's based like on plants, and so it's um, more fibers um, than actual sugar. That like it's I don't know. It's supposed to be like it's keto certified. It's like more fat and protein, and it's like there's a lot of protein. I think in that bread too. I checked it out, and I was like, it seems interesting enough. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, 7 grams per slice of protein, 7 grams of fiber, no sugar, 9 grams overall of carbohydrates, a more fat, a bit like 3.5 grams of fat. Um, So yeah, typical like keto stuff is more fat, less carbohydrates. I try to cut a bit on carbohydrates these times. Um, but it's really good. It's not bad. I think it's probably as good as just ordinary sliced bread. Probably like just on par with ordinary sliced bread, but I think it's better for certain types of diets. If you're like me and you really like sodas and whatever, um, you should like cut on some sugars, some carbohydrates somewhere, because I eat plenty enough on my own. Doing like I know I can't just not indulge in getting a Mars bar sometimes or getting an actual soft drink that isn't diet. But anyway, I'm also like I've bought like this Soda Stream ginger ale diet syrup, and I've got another syrup that's like free of sugar, and I do lemonades with it. So I try to cut also on the soda part of things, but I know that some sodas I just love too much, and I'm gonna buy them anyway. So I should like keep the carbs down on several other things, but still, it's pretty cool. And fibers are carbs. It's different carbs. So, but it's still carbs, so it's still like this thing contains enough fibers like per slices that I think it's gonna be like completely okay. And I'm gonna eat some more fibers. I think that tonight I'm gonna try another recipe in the cookbook, and it's gonna contain like low calorie pasta, and I'm gonna get some you know enough carbohydrates for the day. And also I've got fruits, oranges. I've got all the sugars I want. If I want to eat a bit like some oranges before I work out, it's good. No. Hmm. So let's talk about another fragrance related topic. I know it's far in the video. I've just talked about like nutrition and stuff, but I think that still like fitness and nutrition is pretty more important than fragrances in general. But I'm still spray love. So I wanted to talk about like the simplicity of some fragrances and why you shouldn't like guilt trip yourself into saying, "Oh yeah, I really like." Some people are like, "Oh, I really like Del Savage. I really like Ultra Male. I really like Eros. I think I pull it off really well." Well, do it. It's like it's not because it's very popular and it's a very like designerish like less interesting fragrance, then it's necessarily bad. Like this one, I just love that stuff. It's like when the iris note like pops up like in the dry down, it's like it's a magical moment for me. It's still a designer fragrance that's pretty soapy, that everyone probably likes. It's very likable, but it doesn't stand out. And I have fragrances that stand out, but why would I always put fragrances that stand out? And also, certain fragrances get you into certain moods, and you should always go for fragrances that put you in moods to do something that is helpful to you at the moment. And what I mean by that is that shower gel, fresh fragrances like that, well, to me, it's associated with Prada Carbon, Luna Rosa Carbon. I went to the gym a lot while using that fragrance, and it's kind of connected, the shower gel, fresh, clean vibe, and going to the gym. I never wear too much to the gym because you don't want to smell too much in the gym. It's bothering people around you. Don't do that. But just a little bit, just so that you yourself can have these whiffs of a fragrance that you like and you enjoy while working out. It can be totally fine. And right now I'm just working out at home, so it doesn't offend anyone except perhaps my wife. But anyway, she's used to me wearing fragrances every day. So that like it puts me into that zone, and it puts me into a you know concentrated, like focused kind of a vibe. And this is really good. You need to have fragrances like that that get you focused. Some fragrances just don't have the same function as other fragrances. Um, for example, tobacco vanille gets me like this pride and power, when I'm dressing up and going out, or things like that, and it puts me in the zone. But would I wear that first thing in the morning to do push-ups? I don't think so. So I wear this one. Perhaps later on I'll wash myself clean, and perhaps I'll even choose to wear that back because I just want to be focused and work on stuff. Perhaps I'm going to choose another fragrance that also makes me focused and whatever. There's tons of fragrances for different, parts of my life. But this one, I associate that with like clean, and you're doing your stuff, and it's fun, and it's also just quite as good as any other fragrance like on the market. It's don't think that because it's designer it's less good. I think that Prada does some really nice stuff. Not complicated, yes. Easily accessible, yes too, but pretty good. And also spread love and spray love. Bye bye.